Hi. My name is Gizeh, and this is my story with the Lord. I was born in Venezuela, 1979, to teenage parents in the 70s in Latin America. Though they were forced to marry, they both left by the time I was 1 year old. My dad had a scholarship to the USC, full ride by the government. He was very smart. My mom pursued the arts, and that led to other things. By the time I was 5, I started asking a lot of questions. My parents, where are they? Why don't I have any? I knew who they were, but they weren't around. And my grandma did the best thing she could do. Well, she took me to therapy, but to answer those questions, but she bought me my first Bible when I was 5, and I was a very good reader when I was very early. And that became my obsession. In the Bible, when she gave it to me, she pointed out Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? There's a verse in that psalm that says, though my mother and my father forsake me, the Lord will never leave me. And that's my verse. And that's my story. When I was 12 years old, I came to live with my dad. And there was a lot of stuff going on that I wasn't prepared for. There was a lot of addiction and abuse. There's a lot of sickness in itself that me as a 12-year-old did not understand. There were beatings. I was made to throw up and eat it. There's a lot of ugly stuff, and being alone, in a country where I didn't know the language, didn't have any family. I mean, I did, but everyone I knew wasn't around. It was just weird. I relied so much on the Bible, on its word, on the Lord, on my prayer. Remembering how after I got that Bible, I became obsessed. The priest had to, I was Catholic, the priest had to come to my house every Sunday to eat. My grandma had to cook because we needed to discuss these very important things that I'm learning, and what is this, and we need to address the stuff in the Bible, and that just kept me for a long time. When I was around 15 years old, the abuse was I had gotten as severe as what I just said. And I didn't realize at that time that when you turn 18, you're free to go. But I had nothing. I had no money. I had nothing. But I was only 15 when I very foolishly thought that the only way out for me was to die. And I grabbed like every pill bottle I could find. very quietly. I didn't want anybody to hear me. In the middle of the night, I took it. I downed it. And I went outside to look at the stars and just to pray. I wanted God to hear me, and I prayed, God, I don't want to do the wrong thing. I just want to be with you. This world hurts. And at that moment, I felt overwhelming love. I felt like I was swallowed in a bubble of warmth and love. Like I was swallowed whole by the love of God. And he said, Mommy, not today. I got plans for you. I didn't understand at that time, and we doubt. I was 15. I tried again a week later. Same message. They were angry. Just kind of hurting with me, He was with me. Always with me. If I had succeeded in my depression, in my sickness, in whatever PTSD I had, my children would have been born to beautiful boys. And my life just, it wouldn't happen. It's filled with him throughout. When I was 19, 18, I came back to this country. I thought the stuff had gone away or been dealt with, but the abuse continued. So now I found myself on the street. I got married, became an army wife. He helped me through that. My spouse had been deployed. He helped me through that. There was domestic abuse. He helped me through that. And then I had to make the decision to let go for my children. I had open seizures. And I now found myself on the street with like 2 babies at 27, 28 years old. It was enough for my long life best friend, who said, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. He had roommates. It was a woman who owned the house. And me and my children slept in one bed for 6 months. That's how long I was allowed to stay. Then the room was rented. This is 2008 now. The economy was horrible, and I could not find a job. I interviewed for anything and everything. The day before the last day I was allowed to stay there, I get a call. Hi, I'd like to speak with Ms. Urribarri. Hi, this is her. Hi, I would like to offer you the position. I don't remember applying. When I think of it, I remember the interview, but I don't remember applying. And I had applied to anything and everywhere. I just remember getting the call. It was very strict mathematics. Just enough. I get on the phone, I start calling, I'm desperate. I need to find a place for my children. I had no money. I talked to this lady. And I mean, I even counted quarters, and I was able to move in and put first month. I get home, this is all the same day, after talking to this lady. Get together some way to move and get all my stuff to that place the next day. And I got on my feet by the grace of God. He's been with me through every moment. He's been with me through every storm. Sometimes we're so focused that we don't hear him. But he's there.